Yo, yo, this is Dirty Feet Crew 7, guys, here to bring you my no pull scribe build, which I'm pretty happy about. There's a couple things in this build that are broken in a bad way, as in they're not working. Um, and I would switch my food, to be honest, to something with magic recovery, because the sustain on here is horrible, but I guess we'll just go into it. Um, Always run stage 4 vampire, guys. If you've seen any of my builds, the sprint is really, really good. I don't really care about the damage reduction nerf, so whatever. When they take that away, I'll still probably run it. I mean, as long as they nerf the flame damage you take, honestly. And I'm back to the Shadow Mundus. um, Shadow's been working better. I tried the crit chance one, and it just wasn't working out. We're going to be running Sugar Skulls. You guys can switch this to something with magical recovery. I don't know if it's Clockwork Citrus. I forget which one it is, but there is one with it. Um, that's that, guys. I'm going to go into my potions next. I'll be running the Alliance Droughts with Tri-Stats, and of course, you always want to have some Detect Pots on you. These are going to be getting us invisible right there. And let's go into the gear, guys. I'm going to be running a Tarnished Nightmare Lightning Staff. Took me forever to get this. Precise. You shouldn't have to run Precise on this, you guys, because of this skill right here. But this is not working properly. I've tested it a bunch. The people literally have to be at 50% health when you start attacking them, because you would think that the burst damage from Elemental Explosion and Ulfit's Contingency would get it to proc, but it barely ever procs if they're at full health. If they're at half health and I hit people, it procs. Sometimes it doesn't proc at all. I'm pretty sure that it's not working properly, so I'm still going to leave it there because it's, I mean, these other ones aren't really that good anyway. It's pretty much like an execute, 10% more crit chance, which is insane. But we'll go into that after. So I'm running Tarnished Nightmare, Front Bar, Lightning Staff, Precise, Restoration Staff of Potentates, Back Bar, Decisive, these poisons. Um, you kind of want to run these Magic Drain poisons because the sustain's so bad. And I'm running these Defile ones on here. And we're going to do Medium Baylor Head, Jerkin of Vicious Death, Medium Baylor Shoulders, Vicious Death, Tarnished Nightmare, Tarnished Nightmare, Tarnished Nightmare. So I'm doing 3 medium, 5 medium, 2 light. You could probably switch that if you guys wanted some more medium, because the penetration's a little low. But I mean, this thing's still been working for me. Um, yeah, you could do one more medium if you wanted to right here and switch out the Vicious Death. But I think the penetration is more important. So you could probably, because our crit damage is really high. We're we're at 66 buffed up. So you could switch out. We're a little bit over the cap. I figured you guys running all the tests on this, being over the cap is where you want to be. That's where it hit hardest. So just make sure infused. Could run one bloodthirsty if you wanted to. We're doing infused. Divines on all pieces. This one's infused. I don't know what's up with that. It's supposed to be divine. I'll divine on all your pieces. That's important there, guys. Let's go into our skills now, because this is the most important part. Would be on our back bar with fiery contingency, so flame damage, class mastery, and vulnerability. And then proximity detonation, channel of acceleration. And then this is the real important one right here. We're going to be doing healing souls, so we're going to go into scribing skills here. This is how we're getting our major sorcery, guys. Healing, generate 4 ult every 5 seconds, and we're getting brutality and sorcery. That's pretty much the most important part of this whole thing. It's even that skill's broken. Sometimes you use it. I'm watching my clips, and it doesn't give you the buff. See, it's only 10 seconds. You channel, you do it, you proc, and then you hit contingency, and then you use your pot. And then it's all going off at one time. And let's go back into the skills. But this one, sometimes it's not proccing major sorcery, so you have to watch out. It's bugged, just like this skill's kind of bugged. And then we're going to have Invis and Soul Harvest for our ulti regen. I'll show you guys what I had for the scribing one. Just one more time. Wield Soul Healing. Generate all potency, and then Brutality Sorcery. That is our back bar. And then on our front bar, guys, we are going to be using Fiery Explosion. And these are the ones we're doing. We're doing Elemental Explosion, Flame Damage, Assassin's Misery, giving them Concuss, Stilled, and Burning. And then we're doing Off Balance. I found out that this is the strongest one. And you can even run an Ice Staff and still proc the Brittle if you're using Assassin's Misery. I think that the Lightning Staff was doing better than the Brittle. So I switched to Off Balance. But if you want to, you can still run an Ice Staff. I'm running a Lightning Staff, but I did try it out with the Ice Staff because I have it and it worked good. So you can run the Ice Staff if you want to, if your crit damage is too low. Where is it at? So I have the Ice Staff. I ran the Inferno and the Ice, and then I got the Lightning last. I think the Lightning's hitting the hardest. I haven't really looked into it too much because I just finished this yesterday. So if you want to get minor brittle or major brittle, all you have to do is run an Ice Staff, and it automatically procs it when you give them Chilled, Burning, and Concussed from the Fiery Explosion. I think the Lightning Staff's working the best. Back to the skills. Fiery Explosion, Flame Damage, afflicts them with Burning, Chill, and Concussion, and sets them off balance. Concealed Weapon. I also switch this out. If I'm trying to bomb a ball group, I would switch this out. You can put on, Silver Shards. You put on Silver Shards. You put on Simmering Frenzy. I've been also thinking about moving contingency to my front bar so I can try to proc it, but that's just too much shit going on there. You can add on another skill to give you extra crit chance. I'm using Power Extraction instead of Sap Essence because this is going to be doing disease damage to them, possibly proccing the Defile along with my Poison, which is possibly proccing Defile. So it's two sources of Defile that I'm getting right there. And that's pretty important for to nerf their healing. Then we're doing Wishless Resolve, single target damage. It's really important. If you get 5 stacks, you're getting that extra weapon and spell damage. And then we always have a single target. And then what I've been doing to people lately is I just do the Fiery Explosion from far away, and then just shoot a spec bow at them, and they'll usually die. That works pretty well. And then we're doing Camouflage Hunter, getting the what is it, Minor Berserk. And then, of course, Soul Tether, our main burst damage. You could probably try something else here if you wanted to, but I like the heal from Soul Tether. I just been using it so much. The AoE is so big. You could probably do the Destro staff if you wanted to. Sorry, guys. I just woke up. That's it for the skills, though, guys, right there. Let's go into our champion points. Let's start off here. I haven't fucked with this. I've been using Plentiful Harvest because you get extra ink from the nodes. Gifted Rider, Steve's Blessing, Sustaining Shadows. I usually have War Mount on, but we'll go into the next tree. Fighting Finesse, Exploiter is important, 10% damage, Biting Aura, and Backstabber. You could take off Backstabber maybe if you wanted to, because I'm already over the crit cap. If you're using the Ice Staff, I'd take off Backstabber and maybe put back on Master at Arms. And then we are at Thrill of the Hunt, Clarity, Bastion, and Siphoning Spells. Pretty much the same as before. The main key about this build that's different than everyone else's is I found a way to use the immovable pot. by getting my major sorcery like that. Wep. And it smacks. 100% smacks. Sometimes this skill will not give you major sorcery. It's kind of broken. And the class mastery is not proccing, but I believe that it's not working properly and they will fix it. If you're watching this video, send in a ticket saying that the class mastery skill for the Nightblade is not properly proccing. And also send in a ticket saying Healing Soul is not always applying major brutality and major sorcery. Those are the two things that are wrong with the build right now. This, honestly, this fucking build smacks. I'll play some clips for you guys. A clip of me bombing the Emperor group that are hard as hell to kill. A couple other dry bombs. Uh, you could definitely kill a ball group solo like this if you get a 500 ult and a continuous attack. I think it's stronger than Mechanical Acuity. Let's look at my stats here. Pretty much unbuffed. You know, we're getting like 6,000 plus weapon and spell damage. I think like 18k pen. It smacks, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the build. I'm not forgetting anything. Champion points, food, poisons. These are really expensive to make, but you can put something else in there. You definitely need some extra sustain on this build. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Here's some clips. You guys like and subscribe if you like the build. Oh, I just got a fat one. Dry bomb, dude.
Nasty fucking took that so bad.
Oh, I just bomb probs. Just solidified this build.